Hey everybody, welcome to Eureka Springs Channel. I'm Melody Purdy, your host, and we're coming to you live from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Today we are going to be talking with Nancy Paddock, who is with the Writers Colony at Dairy Hollow. And she's got some information that I know you guys are going to want to know about all the happenings there at the colony. Let's get her on the screen.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going today?
doing well, doing well. It's a beautiful day here in the Ozarks.
Yes. It has gotten a little bit cooler today,
Yeah.
but we've had some really hot weather. And speaking of hot, you guys are hot over there at the Writers Colony. Lots of activity, lots of events, and I wanted you to come on today to fill people in on some of the new happenings there at the colony. So jump in
Oh,
here, let me know what's going on. But before we go to the events, I do want to celebrate something with you guys because this is what you guys are all about. You've got a big scholarship program, and I know you've just got through awarding someone. Talk to us about that, Nancy, and celebrate that with
well,
us.
this was a scholarship called Real People, Real Time, Real Places. And it was basically a scholarship for writers who work with mental illness, either their own mental illness or people they know. And they're currently writing about the struggles of what it takes to deal with that kind of illness. And it's a wonderful scholarship. We've been doing this for years. We have a local patron who funds it, Sharon Sperlin, who we all know and love. She's a former board member here.
Yeah.
And the winner this year is Brendan Borchell. And he is an amazing playwright. He's produced plays in New York City, Chicago, Cincinnati, Ann Arbor. He did a theater production called Plays with a Strong Female Lead. He's just a great writer, and he won the scholarship. And what he
Wow.
won is 2 weeks at the colony. When we do these scholarships, we had 35 entries to this one. The winner gets to come and spend 2 weeks and work on their writing here at the colony,
Hmm.
which is wonderful. And then they pay it back by doing a workshop for us. And that's one
It's
of
a
the great
win-win.
it's a win-win. They are awarded a scholarship, they get to work on their work, and then they do a workshop for us, and we put that money into the scholarship fund for the next writer. So
Yeah.
it just is a
It works out for
perpetuating.
everybody. Yeah.
Yes, it really is a wonderful thing, and we're really looking forward to having him here. He's read the spring. He was here as a resident and read at the poetry potluck, and he's just an amazing person. So
Yeah.
we're really happy to be able to award him this scholarship.
Well, congratulations to him and to y'all for having that
Thank you. Thank
experience. Now, I know that, I guess it's every month, isn't it, that you have something that I know the locals love, which is your Poet
Poet luck.
Luck. So
Yes, we
when's
have
the next one?
the next one's on the 21st, and we
Okay.
always have a featured reader. We don't have our feature lined up yet. I'm out of town for this Poet Luck, and so Crescent Dragon Wagon is going to be overseeing the Poet Luck, which is always a great deal of fun. And she'll bring a poet with her, and it'll be announced soon. We're waiting for her. She had a wonderful writer, Mary Sue Price, who is a screenwriter from LA who's won 2 Emmys. But we want to give Mary Sue her own spot, so we're going
Yes.
to fill that in. But it we usually have 15 to 20 different poets reading, and you don't have to
Hmm.
be a poet. We've had people read nonfiction, novels, prose. The last couple times we've had people come in and do songs,
Yeah.
which is wonderful. We do a potluck at 6 o'clock, and everybody meets and talks for about a half an hour. And about 6:30, we start with the poetry reading. The feature gets 15 minutes, and then everybody gets 5 minutes to read. And it is just it's just a wonderful event.
Now, do
And
people just show up for this? Do they have
just show
have
up.
a ticket?
You can
You
register
know?
online if you would like to. We have on
Okay.
our events page, there's a place where you can register. It doesn't cost anything.
Okay.
And that way we have your name tag ready, and we know if you're going to read or not. That's kind of gives us a bit of
Right.
a head count. But
Exactly.
you can just show up. You can bring food for the potluck, or you can just come and enjoy what's there because there's always a lot left. Last
Yeah.
time, not so much, but it was really good.
Okay,
So,
good.
we invite everybody to either come read or just come listen because
Okay.
it's just pretty amazing. The
It
writers that
is.
we have and the residents who are staying at the colony usually come read,
Yeah.
and
It's a
that's some of
bonus.
the most amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Bonus
I
round for
welcome
that.
everybody the 21st at 6 o'clock at 515 Spring Street.
Love it.
So Yeah.
All right, so that's kind of every month, but we've got these special items. I know we've got three things we want to tell everybody about today that are some pretty unusual. The variety and the topics that you guys do there, it's always something very interesting. Let's go right to your one of the events you've got coming up, which I think is fantastic. I know this guy, so tell everybody out there about this particular workshop, if you would,
We're
Nancy.
going to do 10-minute plays with Keith Scales. And Keith is a scholar, a playwright, an actor. He is an amazing resource we have in this town. We're going to do a lot with him in the next year or so. But this is 10-minute plays. And the workshop will take place over 10 days. On the 7th, everybody will get together and he will introduce them to the concept and give them worksheets.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the next date, which is the 10th, they'll get together at Main Stage Community Center down at 67 North Main. We have a stage set up there. So people will be able to get on stage and start working through their plays. And by the end of the 10 days, everybody in this workshop will have a 10-minute play that they could produce. They're going to learn about the staging, the managing, the writing, everything that it takes to put a play into production. So this is going to be a great workshop. Keith is just an amazing.
What a rare opportunity for everybody, right?
It really is. And the fun thing is Mary Sue Price, who we were going to have come, she said, well, maybe if I do a workshop, I can have other people do some 10-minute plays. I said, we have a workshop coming up. We can have that for you. So
we can do that.
If you come and learn how to write a 10-minute play, then maybe a little later on this year or next spring, we'll be able to produce it at a reading too. So this is going to be really good. You can go, it's $75 for the workshop. I say it's going to be, you're going to meet 3 days on the 7th, the 10th, the 17th, but Keith will be available at any time if you want to need more instruction. He'll meet with you and help you work on your play. So this is really a good value. He's donating his time, and once again, all the monies go to our scholarship fund.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to this.
Hey, I just want to give a quick shout out to Hazel Brown and Davy Brown. They are currently watching the broadcast today. Hey guys, wave at them, Nancy. Thank y'all for watching today and tuning in and helping help us spread the word about what's going on at the Writers' Colony. Thank y'all for watching. Nancy, we got the next event I want to jump right into, if you don't mind. We'll talk about that a little bit. The Nature Poet, the Pocket Poetry Field Guide.
This is wonderful. Tracy is staying here on a scholarship, and she is the Poet Laureate of Kansas, which I'm just thrilled to be able to meet her. She's just a wonderful person. She's done so much. She's been in the New Yorker, the New England Review, Plowshares, The Nation, the New Republic, and the New York Times Magazine. She is an accomplished writer. But what she's going to do is going to be a fun little workshop. Everyone's going to get together and make a poetry journal. Make a little journal. We're going to sit, cut, and paste, and make a little poetry journal, and then take a little nature walk, and maybe use the journals. So you're going to get to hang out with the Poet Laureate of Kansas.
Oh, wow.
Do a little bookmaking project, and then go out into nature, take a little walk, and maybe write a few poems. And this is
seems like a real true. That's a Eureka experience right there.
It's a Eureka experience.
It is.
And I just think it's so sweet. It's going to be at you got the time up there at
I can go back to it. Yeah.
I got it. 3:00 on the 25th. It's 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So it's an afternoon on a Monday afternoon. It will be fun, and I've already got people signing up for it.
Good.
It's going to be a great little workshop. So I encourage everybody who's got a free afternoon and would like to do a little arts and crafts, a little poetry,
a little bit of poetry.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hey, another shout out to somebody else that just tuned in and watching this. Make sure if you know any of these people, let me know. Kim Ellen McCarty is watching us. Thank you, Kim Ellen, for tuning in to the Eureka Springs channel. Appreciate you being here. Let's jump to the next graphic we've got here to show about another event that you got going on.
Now this is wonderful. Jane Friedman is this is on the weekend of the 13th and 14th is the Ozark Writing Conference at the end of the Ozarks. And Jane is one of the speakers at this conference, but she has volunteered her time once again to come and do a hour-long lecture here on a feel-good way to market and promote your work, because you know how writers are, they're great at writing, but sometimes they're
I
just not
know,
that
right?
good at selling. It's
I
hard to
get
be
it. Yep.
creative and a manager.
You can't do
So
it all.
that's right. So she's going to do it. She calls it literary citizenship.
I
And
love the way
it's,
that sounds. That's a new
yes,
way to think about it, isn't it?
well, it's a concept from the writing and publishing community that's all writers, no matter what your background or genre is, it, it bringing attention to literature and books and
Hmm.
the expertise that you need. So,
Yep.
and she does publishing. She is
She
basically a
knows her
publisher.
stuff. She knows
She
what she's
knows her
doing.
stuff. So she will give you some hints to push yourself beyond the personal chapbook and the self-published to get maybe into the major publishing.
Right, right.
And she's also just a wonderful woman. So we're really
Absolutely.
excited about having her come in. And after that, she will be at the Ozark Writers Conference, which I encourage anyone to go. There is a fee for that, but they're going to have many different writers there. We'll have a table there ourselves with our
Okay.
board members, and the employees and everybody here will be at the
Right.
table during that. So, and that's the 13th and 14th. So
Right.
it's a really good month, and writers, there's more for writers here all the time. I'm
All the
really
time.
excited. Yeah.
All right. So if you want to find out more, go the right. What's your website? The Writers Colony. Is it
Writerscolony.org.
Dolly or .org? Okay. So if you want to
And
find out more there, and
you can go to the events and news,
okay,
and the events will always be the workshops. The
okay,
news will tell you about our scholarships and fellowships, and we will have a new fellowship coming up really soon.
oh
So
really?
if you, yes, so
Okay,
if you'd like to keep checking, in the next, it'll probably be next week. We'll have another fellowship posted.
okay.
So
Well,
just keep checking.
maybe we can talk about that next time we come on with
Okay,
you, and
definitely.
next month. So we'll check in with you again, and maybe get some reports about how all these events went in September.
Oh yeah.
But keep us informed, and thank you, Nancy, for doing this with us. I love to share what's going on there at the Writers
And
Colony.
we
It's
didn't have the
amazing.
schedule, but you said how things went. I would like to say that our songwriter workshop last month
I heard the
was
buzz. I
incredible.
heard the buzz about
It
it.
was incredible. We had nine
Yeah.
people. They all wrote songs. We did a concert at 17 Elk Street, which was very well attended. It was wonderful. The Tim Easton workshop. We'll probably have we videoed it. And we'll probably have it up somehow on our website
Oh, that's
sooner
amazing.
or
That'd
later.
be cool.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Love that. Love
yes.
it. I love it. Well, be sure and share it on Facebook, and then I'll
I
reshare it
will.
myself. I heard a lot about that around town. They said it was pretty cool, so I think that's probably going to be the start of something that everybody's going to want to do again for
Yes,
sure. If you
yes.
guys are interested in doing it again, everybody was saying how great it was. So
It was different for us. It's a different form of writing, but
yeah,
like we promote, our mission is to promote all writers.
exactly, exactly.
Nonfiction, fiction, poetry, songwriters, whatever it is, we are here for you.
Pen to paper or hands on the typewriter. If it's writing, it's writing, right? It
That's
doesn't
right.
matter. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Nancy, for all that you do there at the colony and all the rest of the staff. Just a wonderful nonprofit here in our town.
Jeannie
We
and Jesse
appreciate
in
you
the office are
guys.
wonderful, and we encourage you all, if you want any more information, please stop by the office. We're always here 5 days a week. So,
Awesome. Thank you,
thank you.
Nancy, for joining
Thank
us.
you, Melody, for
Appreciate
all
you.
you do. You
Thank
too.
you. Bye
See
bye.
you next time.
All right, so the Writers Colony at Dairy Hollow. Look it up online. They're a great organization. I always appreciate them joining me today to be able to help get the word out about the things that are going on here in Eureka Springs. And as always, we exist for one thing only. That's to celebrate the good news, the good people, and the good places of Eureka Springs. We appreciate you joining us today. If you'd like to support what we're doing, you can click on the stars below, or, just do this for us. We would appreciate this. Like, share, and follow the Eureka Springs channel, because we want to make sure that everybody in the world can find out about our little piece of paradise in Northwest Arkansas, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.